Flooding continues across Washington state this morning after more than a foot of rain already falling in parts of northwestern parts of the state. Rivers across the region are at historic or near record levels. Officials warn conditions will worsen through the coming week. Meteorologist Amy Metz joins us with the details. Amy.
Thank you, TW. It is today. We have a little bit of drier weather out there for preparing for what's to come, because behind me over my shoulder, there's a bright line on the screen, and that's a bunch more rain. It's an atmospheric river once again heading toward Washington. So the unfortunate fact is everybody's needing to prepare for up to another foot of rain in the areas that were already hardest hit. So this is Northwest Washington we're looking at, where crews have been doing rescues and evacuations. Unfortunately, one of these drops that needed to be made was helicopters bringing in food and water to Stehekin. That's one of the towns, a very small town, that ended up having its entire water treatment facility plant and the sewer system washed away as burn scar, debris, all of the leftover damage from the fires recently flooded into the town. And they're not alone. There's plenty of others that are at risk and have already been covered in water. We had the troops deploy, the National Guard, about 200 of them, pretty much immediately, as 100,000 residents were under mandatory evacuations. It was Governor Bob Ferguson who issued these orders, and it was this proactive decision that you'll hear from him helped out.
The emergency declaration, in a nutshell, as I think you know, but just to make sure we're clear, helps us navigate the emergency work that's going on right now. Rescuing individuals, for example, clearing debris from highways, request and to get this emergency declaration. So I just deeply appreciate the bipartisan work at the federal and local level from many voices to make this request and to make the case. Making this case was extremely important to the state of Washington. Literally, we communicate essentially a letter to the federal government. That was 48 hours ago.
This collaboration of multiple agencies ended up with zero loss of life. Some of these people, those trapped in cars trying to escape, that were trapped on their rooftops, not adhering to those mandatory evacuations, were able to be successfully rescued because of this quick action thinking. Now, roadways are getting repaired, but some of them will take months and months to fix as they've completely washed out. We also have the roadways that along US Highway 2. This is a huge swath, about 50 miles long, that is not able to be driven on at the moment. So it's a long road of recovery, but we're grateful to see that everybody has things in line. There's a lot of nonprofits going out to help as well. Back to you.
Absolutely.
Amy, thank you for that report this morning.
Thanks, Amy.